So we got to talk about Maher. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I think I remember one of you guys like letting me know, hey, no, it's not Meyer, it's Mayer. Um, I apologize, y'all. I apologize. Okay, my bad. Mayer. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe I remember one of y'all saying it's Mayer. Anyway, we got to talk about Bill Maher and Gavin Newsom, okay? Because he actually calls Gavin Newsom out right to his face. But before we get into that, he says something else that's quite interesting on his show that I'm like, yo, wow, Bill Maher saying this? I'm impressed. All right, so before we get into it, make sure you guys smack that like button. Really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, link to my second channel is in the description box below. Go and check it out. I think you guys would absolutely love it. Hope to see you over there. Let's hop right on into this and check out what Bill Maher had to say. Let's get into it.
If you're one of these people, and there's many in this country who watched that and was disappointed the president wasn't killed, see, they're laughing at that. You're not a good person or a smart person, but definitely not a good person. I was reading this in your paper, interview with Governor Pritzker of Illinois, and they asked him, like, well, what does the next president have to be? And he said, good, decent, and kind, which who can disagree with that? And certainly Trump has often not been good, decent, or kind.
Right, but also...
But he's not Hitler. If you're one of these people, and there's many in this country...
100%. 100%. Is Trump perfect? Absolutely not. Nobody is, right? But is he Hitler? No, not even close. Like they're not even in the same ballpark, not even on the same planet, right? But these folks on the left are doing that because it makes it easier to destroy him. When you make somebody this massive villain, this really horrible, terrible, no good, very bad person, it makes it a lot more sensible in these crazy people's minds to then do the unthinkable to that person, or at least attempt to do the unthinkable to that person. And it's really disgusting. It really is. It really is. And to be honest, I feel like Trump is pretty chill about it. Pretty chill. And I've said this before. I'd probably be worse. As a matter of fact, I know I'd be worse. If I were given the exact same situation and circumstances that Uncle Trump has been given and put through, oh, some of y'all would probably hate me. Some of you that are watching me right now would probably hate me. Because I'm angry. Y'all drug me in courtroom after courtroom, drug my name through the mud, changed statutes of limitations to try to go after me, threatened my businesses to take that away from me. You threatened my family. You sent bullets in my direction. You've done everything. I have yet to have a peaceful night's sleep because y'all have been going after me every single day of my life since I started this journey in politics. Man, F y'all. F y'all and everybody like you. And I listen, and that wouldn't be the end of it. I'd be saying a whole lot worse. I ain't giving no interviews to leftist media. F leftist media. Bro, boy. Man, Trump is a better man than me. I tell you that. He is a better man than I am. 100%. 100%. And I listen, I ain't ashamed to admit that either. Not ashamed. Like I said, some of y'all would probably hate me with some of the stuff that I would say to these people on the left. If they had did the same things to me that they did to him. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. 100%. And I know some of y'all probably feel the same way too, right? Some of y'all like, yeah, Rich, I kind of agree. I wouldn't be as nice as Trump is, right? I would not be as nice as Trump is. You know, Trump meeting with leftist governors, like, nah, bro, I ain't meeting with none of y'all. None of y'all is, hey, keep the same energy that y'all had before when y'all were trying to keep me out of this White House. F every single one of y'all. I ain't helping none of y'all, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Bro, I would be on a revenge tour. They say Trump is on a revenge tour. Nah, you ain't seen nothing yet, boy. I tell you, every single one of them will be drugged in courtroom after courtroom the same way they did to me. Every single one of them will be in every courtroom possible. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. But anyway, let's continue on with this because he then stops Gavin Newsom mid-rant. Check it out.
He's not doing anything to try to unite this country in any way, shape, or form. And, you know, for me, that's to me, that's the biggest reflection of this moment is how just the sewer that we're now living in because of Donald Trump. And he's allowed all of it us to feel free to shove again. And I think, if nothing else, forget.
But but many people would say that you are imitating him. You, among all the people who may or may not be running, you're the one who kind of imitates his style with the trolling. You're suing Fox now, I understand. You're suing. That's
well,
right
we're
out
going
of
into discovery. Fox better look to settle right now or apologize for defamation. But
okay, but that sounds exactly like what he does. Suing media?
Different point. Well, then don't defame, don't lie. And, Fox is a propaganda
but that does sound
network.
like him.
Called him out straight to his face. Like, hold on. You're, out of all the Democrats, you're the one that's copying Trump the closest. It is true, right? It is 100% true. Democrats have tried their hardest to copy Trump, and it never works. It never works. For example, you guys probably remember when Democrats all of a sudden wanted to start cursing because that's what Trump does. But with Trump, it's like natural. Like, he's just him. Like he don't sugarcoat anything. He doesn't try to spice it up at all. Trump is just Trump. Trump is just Trump. On Monday or on Sunday, Trump is just Trump. 365, 24/7, 7 days out of the week. He's Trump. That's all you're going to get. And that's one of the reasons why I really like him, because he doesn't sugarcoat it. He going to give it to you straight. No chaser, right? Whether you like it, love it, or hate it, you're going to get it straight. And that's rare these days. That is very, very rare these days, especially in politics where, you got nothing but a bunch of liars that feed you and gas you up and promise you the moon, the stars, and the sun, and everything else, just feed you a bunch of bull crap. And then you have Trump, who's just going to give it to you straight. I like it. But, Gavin Newsom is trying to emulate who Trump is. 100%. 100%. And so is that entire party. They all try to do the exact same thing. They all try to do it. And it always looks weird and, fake.
This is mainstream. I mean, it's funny because I remember when the shoe was on the other foot, and the liberals used to always say, and they were right to say it, that a lot of this very violent rhetoric that we hear on the left, it inspires the borderline personality to then do something. And they were right. I never thought they were wrong. But the shoe's on the other foot now. I mean, it's on both feet, but you got to own this kind of rhetoric. And, if you call Trump, this is why I was against this, he's Hitler bullshit. I mean, if you really believe that he is a Hitler McPedophile, then you kind of have to kill him. That's the mentality they have.
100%. 100%. And I mentioned that earlier. And I'm happy Bill Maher. Hey, I corrected myself. I chill. Do not say anything about that. All right? I caught myself. Bill Maher. Wow. I'm impressed with myself how I caught that though. I'm impressed with myself how I caught me saying Maher instead of Mayor. Anyway, he's 100% correct. These people are doing that type of stuff intentionally. Because once again, it makes it easier to then do the unthinkable. Right? Anyway. Wait, where's the... No, that's not the next clip. Jeez Louise, I got these clips all mixed up. Completely mixed up. What is... Was this the right one? I can't remember now.
Is there anything you're going to say California was too far left on? Because I feel like if you don't, I think a lot of the...
My apologies, y'all. I got the clips all mixed up. I had them in the order that I wanted to, and I accidentally clicked the wrong button, so they got kind of mixed up here.
The country is not going to listen.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think there's a lot of things that, I've said this in the past, things I could have done better, more. I look back at COVID. We just put out a detail, over 1,000 pages, what we did right and wrong during COVID as it relates to the issues of outdoor and beaches being shut down, schools being shut down for too long. But we also made...
Yeah, and like you shutting down the entire state but going out to dinner with your friends. Did you mention that in that 1,000 pages, Gavin Newsom? I bet you didn't. Did y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? And this, was this when I was in politics? I don't believe that I was actually involved in politics back in 2020. I think I got into it like right after 2020, maybe 2021. No, I don't remember. Anyway, I do still remember, though, when the country was shut down, Gavin Newsom was seen. Matter of fact, maybe I was. Gavin Newsom was seen out to dinner with all of his friends. While everything else is shut down, he's just, no mask whatsoever. Just everybody having a good time. Rules for thee, no rules for me. Classic example. Classic example. And then to put the cherry on top, Bill Maher. Golly. I did it again. It's going to take a while, y'all. It's going to take a while. I did it again. Bill Maher actually called him out once again. And, of course, in Gavin Newsom style, he scrambles to try to get out of it. And it doesn't really sound too good, but hey, y'all let me know what you think.
The other side, what they're going to say, though, is, but have you seen the stats from California?
Good.
What? Well,
fourth largest economy. Let's go.
Well, are they going to say good about gas prices? Are they going to say good about how high the rents are? Yeah. So many people live. I mean, there's a whole litany. I mean, the train, Gavin. Okay, the train. You got to get rid of the train.
The train.
I say this as a friend. You got to let that train go. Let the train go. It's up to $231 billion.
No, it's not. That's just nonsense. It's not. We're doing a $119 million segment. We got it back on track. It goes back 3 administrations. I inherited a mess. We put it back on track. All the environmental work is behind us. We're actually laying the track. All the legal litigation, all the land issues are all behind us. We're actually making this project work.
Yeah, this is coming from the same guy that said, the homelessness issue will be solved. How well did that one go? Yeah, I rest my case. I don't believe him for a single second. This guy is an absolute snake. This is the same guy who say he's not running for president when you see him clearly on show after show after show. I couldn't tell you the last time I saw Gavin Newsom in California. Can anybody tell me? Doing any type of news coverage in California, like anything. He's all over the place, right? Or, excuse me, not California, but like doing his job, I should say. He's on show after show, podcast after podcast. He created his own podcast, which some people need to have their mics taken away. I'm joking, of course, but there needs to be a barrier to entry. Yeah, man, I'm happy Bill Maher called out Gavin Newsom straight to his face, and it's not looking good, especially because this is the number 2 guy in the Democrat Party right now in terms of who is projected to be the nominee in 2028. Kamala Harris is leading, and he's right behind her. So if this is your number 2 and your number 1 is Kamala, good luck. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.